Welcome back, collective. Welcome back to my channel, beautiful souls. We are here about relationship with ourselves first, okay? We can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with rebirth, using your intuition, digging real deep into your emotions to see what's going on with your emotions, okay? Because we're looking at managing our emotions to identify the intuition, because we're looking at hard one quality work, okay, from your experiences. We're learning to walk in the path of our destiny. You could be in the energy of celebrating, okay. You could be looking at letting go of your burdens, all right. Maybe you're looking at a situation. We're looking at the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is having a celebration after using your intuition to recognize your responsibilities and your obligations that cannot be led to your destiny. So now someone's letting go of the heavy burdens and making something very light. Maybe someone's entered into a new contract, all right? Or maybe someone's weighing up when it comes to maybe agreements, when it comes to the soul of the self, or when someone's recognizing the burdens, all right? And maybe they feel defeated. So now we're looking at maybe excessive pressure when it comes to the soul of the self. It becomes a burden when we're not going into the direction of our purpose. Maybe someone look at a contract that comes to a deadline, or maybe someone's bringing things to crisis, bringing obligations because someone expected something to start, but maybe someone's weighing very heavy when it comes to maybe construction work, responsibilities, projects. Maybe someone's looking at maybe there's too much on their shoulder. Look at pride. Because now we're looking at delegations. Someone's probably delegating responsibilities onto other people. So that is a result of no justifications in someone's efforts. Someone wants rewards with no effort, and it's a burden to other people. Maybe you're in a situation where it's time to move on, downsize, or declutter, so you can make room for a new beginning. So you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you. Some people feel like you have to defend and justify your reputation because maybe it's under attack, because we're looking at the energy of Four of Wands, all right? Four of Wands is all about celebration, okay? What is there to celebrate from the soul of the self, okay? Is letting go of burdens, all right? To see the soul of the self. The soul of the self is the temple. So now we're looking at celebrations. The ancestors are moving the soul, the blueprint of your energy carbon footprint to go into the energy of stability. Someone's looking at maybe celebrations when it comes to sacred duties of the soul. Maybe someone's enabling a pathway to their destiny. Okay, so now we're looking at maybe a situation with a company of friends, or someone's doing rituals on a seasonal basis, okay, to do the benefit. Maybe someone wants to be alone. You know, our skills and our talents are there to celebrate when we do our chores for heaven on earth. Because now we're looking at a page of fire. Maybe someone's looking closely and studying a project, or looking at celebrating a sparkling idea that's going to bring prosperity to allow you to share the rewards with other people. Maybe look at your relationships when it comes to flourishing, a reunion, when it comes to the pleasure. Maybe looking at maybe your own seasonal, maybe enjoyments or celebrations that bringing you relaxation to the soul to let go of the burdens. Now you can celebrate, enjoy, and sacred celebration. Some of you are looking at projects early, and maybe an early promise, all right, that has not been paid off. So someone's looking at insecurity when it comes to maybe someone's friends, okay, when it comes to celebrations. Because now you're looking at maybe your steps, maybe looking at your relationships that are not working out, getting rid of the burdens. Maybe look at your social gatherings. It's not bringing you full enjoyment, so something is missing. Too much burden. Maybe someone feels that the leisure pleasure time is over because it's an illusion. Maybe it could be a fire sign person. Feels like where you are, it's an illusion. So we're looking at illusion when it comes to maybe friends. Because now you're looking at the Seven of Water or the Page of Fire. Someone's studying, maybe someone's foundation when it comes to the direction of someone's maybe illusion. Maybe someone feels they're in an illusion, an illusionist, struggling when it comes to strategies, maybe. Because now we're seeing what kindles that enthusiasm, that passion, what tickles that gut feeling for creative ideas. Maybe looking at your love affairs or romantic attachments for some of you. Maybe you're trying to make room for more creative ideas in art and drama. Maybe the soul of the self is looking at every step that's unfolding towards your destiny. You have to be frank and resourceful, reliable to bring in your fresh opportunities by using your intuition to see past the illusions of life, because it's connected to the emotions. Because now you're looking at reliability when it comes to the creation of fresh opportunities by using your intuition. There seems to be a sense of venture. So now looking at change. Maybe news is open up for another avenue to co-create with the universe, because the universe does not co-create without you. But some people are maybe feeling the lack of enthusiasm or that drive because they don't have any soul. You understand? So now we're looking at irresponsible. Maybe someone's very irresponsible, immature when it comes to maybe a creative idea, when it comes to a project, when it comes to bring it into action. Because you have a sparkling idea, you want it to blossom out, right? Somehow it's not happening the way someone expected to. So now we're looking at indecisions or maybe instabilities when it comes to reluctancy, because now someone is maybe gossiping with a pinch of salt, because now there's an illusion. Someone's in the Seven of Cups. Maybe someone has too much commitment or someone lacks commitment. Maybe someone has commitment issues. Because you know what, right? If you fear commitment in love, and if you love a project, how can you be fully committed to a project if you fear commitment in other areas? So now maybe someone's maybe living off a story that's spun out of control, because now we're looking at a story of an illusion, and then now maybe someone's looking at the heart of the matter. Can I look at discrimination, trying to bring something clear? Because the soul is steering someone towards their destiny, maybe. Can I look at illusions, looking at fulfillments? Maybe someone's looking through the clouds, using their intuition and focusing on their own creativity. And now they're seeing the reality of maybe someone's immaturity when it comes to love. Maybe someone was daydreaming and only manifesting for substance. So now there's an energy behind that when it comes to creativity pursuing, when it comes to your dreams. Write your dreams down, collective. Don't go pursuing illusions, all right? Save yourself. You're looking at maybe your everyday life before relying on anyone. You can't rely on illusions. It's a punishment, maybe for a Gemini person when it comes to flourishing. Then you have maybe difficulties, because there seems to be disappointments, because someone's grieving. Maybe someone's downsizing. Maybe someone's re-looking at the mechanisms of their emotions, because now someone's showing off. So now someone's maybe looking at fresh hopes, taking chances for another adventure. Someone's looking at the Empress, because now maybe there's someone angry, a Taurus person in an institution looking behind the Empress. Maybe it's a Sagittarius person, a Taurus person looking at maybe the Three of Earth, a different perspective when it comes to maybe their wish fulfillment, when it comes to maybe a blueprint of mechanisms when it comes to the structure of within, how to unwind. Maybe someone's looking at the Five of Water. Someone's grieving because they're struggling when it comes to maybe the Five of Fire. Five of Fire is all about situation. When someone's looking at a rival challenge, creating their own obstacles, because why? They created an illusion. So now they're struggling in their own illusion. Because now we're looking at a situation when we're looking at the golden ratio. The equalisms, the ratios of creating an angular relationship between two planets, heaven and earth. We're looking at maybe the active relationships between planets. Some are difficult to ease within oneself because it has to start from a relationship with oneself to maybe bring in the planetaries, to bring a different aspect when it comes to conjunctions of maybe showing your activities, seeing things through motions, tensities, combining planets, energy, and strengthening you, the soul from within. Maybe someone doesn't understand the blueprint of how to be productive when it comes to success, starting from within. And now maybe someone's looking at someone's mental attitude when it comes to maybe being very active. Because now you're looking at stumbling blocks. Illusions has brought stumbling blocks because building blocks has now come from within. Because it's from someone's illusion. So now maybe someone's trying to handle what they see from within. Do you understand? Maybe someone's looking for creative expression to bring about comfort because something's missing when it comes to production, vision, and insight. Someone doesn't have an intuition, so now it's based on illusions. So now we're looking at maybe a decision to try and adjust between energies, because it's all about energy, where energy, isn't it? To bring you the courage to bring a decision. Because now we're looking at opposition. Do you understand? From an illusion. And now someone's frustrated. Yeah, because now you're looking at the 8 of fire. So you look at the 8 of fire, messages going around about someone's lifestyle, too needy. So someone's looking for new love, but looking at the root of trials and tribulations when it comes to conceptions. Somebody wants to face someone, but they're looking at a message maybe of success. Seems to be a rebirth going on, away from illusion. Someone's maybe clearing the visions by using the intuition to help them achieve what they desire when it comes to the intellect of choices. Maybe someone's looking at being more determined with their decisions, creating a clear way away from flogging a dead horse. Because the flog of illusions is creating a disconnection because people are not sharing the same vision, because now it's about self-delusion. A foolish desire has now led someone into a dangerous area. So now someone needs to come back into focus. Yeah, someone needs to come back into focus now. It's about someone's looking at their friends' celebrations. Maybe someone looking at the cycle of support. What's missing? What's missing? Fire of air. Contention. They don't have the same feelings. There's no feelings. Now it's breeding a dangerous situation. But now there's a dangerous area. Contention. Difficulties. Fighting. Now people are fighting. Because it was all based on the wrong reasons. You could be fighting with maybe a water sign person. Maybe you're fighting with maybe a King of Wands. Creating illusions for intimidation. This masculine is very intense. He's looking very intensely at contention. Because now he's looking at his circle of friends when it comes to creative endeavors maybe. Because now you're looking at a 5. 5 of air. Bullying. Intimidation. Want to win at any cost when it comes to maybe someone's creative ideas. Because what is going on in your head? Danger. What do you fear? You got to fear God. You can't fear the King of Cups. No way. Maybe someone wants to flee a fight. Fight or flight. Because now you're looking at the 5 of air. Someone's looking at why and how. And are you trying to be right? Why are you trying to be right within an illusion? Someone's looking at someone's poor options when it comes to the nature of humanity. Maybe someone's looking at writing very bitterly. Because now you're looking at contention, dishonor. Someone probably sees the soul that is degrading, fighting from the thoughts. So the thoughts within the mental arena of the mind. The mind is the garden. The mind is the world. Your garden. Now someone has gardening their soul for the mind to become into destruction of other people. Maybe someone's looking at destroying other people. Someone's looking at obstruction in someone's pathway of their destiny. Someone's probably being antagonistic and maybe creating arguments from the veil of a deeper malice. Because someone's very malicious. That's where the motivations of the illusions is coming from. Now, someone's looking at someone's actions. Maybe there's a situation where someone needs to look at themselves and stop looking at other people. Because now there's contention, trouble in the mind, difficulty. Someone trying to bring their mind to calmer water, but it's not happening. Because why? Illusion. Someone's stuck in the illusion. Someone is trying to take advantage of someone else's position. So someone's being very unethical. So the mind has been in a bad situation for such a long time. Now the mind is reflecting back. And now the mind is playing tricks on its own mind. Unethical tactics. Someone's doing dirty tricks. So you've got to use your intuition. Because there's a gut feeling. Because your intuition is like a fire alarm, an emergency 911. Pay attention. You've got to dig deep to find out what's been buried out of sight. And you have to go for the feeling. Because something's changing. Now someone's looking at someone's motivation. Someone's checking someone's motivation very carefully. Because now somebody wants to win a fight. But victory is so hard to win. When you've barely been worth it. Are you worth fighting for, King of Cups? So now something's triggering arguments. Because now look at uncertainty when it comes to loyalty or friendships. When it comes to your steps of guiding from the soul of the self. Now do you trust your own self now? Because when you lie to other people, you're lying to yourself. And how can you trust your inner voice if you're lying to yourself? Think about it. How can you think about it when your mind is always in contention? Because you want to destroy other people. Think about it. Think about your motivations very carefully, King of Cups. Because now maybe someone's looking at examining the practicality of someone's application. Maybe someone's doing an overview. Ooh. Maybe someone's re-looking at someone's CV. Or maybe someone's being in the energy of obstructive. What do you call that word? Oh, I can see it. I can feel it. Destruction is the sense of dishonesty. Someone needs to heal. Maybe someone needs to apologize. And maybe put things behind them. Because you can't start a fight, you can't finish, my friend. Because are you worth fighting for when you create an illusion? Think about it. Why and how? And are you trying to be right through an illusion? Maybe someone celebrated way too early because they thought the illusions was working. But it's flipped. Someone flipped a coin. Because now someone's looking at the Empress. Someone's looking at divine feminine, a wise woman, the archetype. Maybe someone created an illusion because they want to win at any cost when it comes to maybe the Empress. Maybe look at a Leo person. Oh, back to the Lord of Water, are we? Or maybe someone's in love with a Taurus or maybe Libra person. Or just looking at the real Empress, a real life Empress. Maybe someone wants to apologize to the real life Empress because they created an illusion because they lied. Because they were looking more for monetary matters. Maybe somebody was jealous. Okay? Because now we're looking at divine energy. It's about being unique, finding your own uniqueness. What is your ID when it comes to earth? But what is your ID when it comes to spirituality? So now someone's come to reality. Because now maybe someone is looking, how do I take up your uniqueness? How do I place as a living being to be like an Empress? Maybe someone is out there trying to guide a Taurus person the wrong way to be an upside down Empress. Now someone's got to fight, or maybe someone wants to apologize because now they're understanding the real Empress is back, baby. It's not about capitalism. It's about your real authentic self. Lord of Water, look at the strength of the Empress. the lioness. But he made a mess for the rest, for his nest. So he can look flamboyancy with a Taurus or Libra person. To say, look at me with my Jezzy bell, bells in the morning ringing in my head. Now I've got contentions because I made a crazy, crazy perspective of illusions. And now my mind is a disillusion. Where do I go? What am I fighting for? What is the energy? How do you take up such a uniqueness? Now we're looking at guiding others with love and kindness. And now there's a fight within the mind with the King of Cups. We're looking at maybe bringing forth plans when it comes to confinement, entrapment. For Aquarius person, now they're stuck in their mind when it comes to confinement. Maybe look at the resources are not going quite wisely. Maybe they're leading to losses of excessiveness, wastefulness of the energy because there's a lack of practicality. Maybe someone's planning or preventing. Maybe someone will say sorry because it comes from self-love. It's about self-respect when it comes to the lioness. The strength of unconditional love. Maybe someone feels empowered or disempowered. Take it as it resonates. Can I look at relationships with other people maybe? Do not destroy what you love. And it's self. Everything starts from self first. Don't be frustrated when it comes to creativities. Go within the feelings of your intuition. Feel the ideas. Don't be paralyzed by the lack of accomplishment because somebody has a lack. Maybe King of Cups. Why? A lack of intuition, a lack of empathy. Now he wants to say sorry. Jealous, lazy, self-indulgent with a Taurus or Libra person. Trying to act industrious when it comes to materialism. Now we look at determination of maybe the Empress, Aquarius person comes to calmer waters. Because now we look at the efforts. Makes no difference. When it comes to the feminine side, it's all about do not destroy others while you go back up again. 4. Someone taking that leap of faith, all right? My battery. Wait, don't die on me. 2. Maybe you're seeing 222 because my battery was 2% and now we've been on for 22 minutes. All right. Maybe you're seeing the end of 222, Master Builder. Maybe you're creating stability. Maybe you're creating stability from bringing the mind to calmer waters to know that the real life Empress is here to bring the guidance to the people, to bring the people to higher to God. It's all about creation from your skills and your talent to create heaven on earth. So now maybe someone's looking at maybe thinking, into me I think, because into me I see. Maybe I need to apologize to an Empress energy, okay? Can I look at the energy? It's not all about outside of ourselves, all right? It's all about within. Who are you? Not just when it comes to earthly goods. Who are you when it comes to outside of yourself? Because now maybe someone's looking at assembly, or maybe someone's looking at a way to shower and they pointed to intuition. Someone's creating fresh hopes, taking that chance with intuition, pathways, adventure, new beginning. Okay, so now we're looking at limitations or maybe surrounding someone that we're hoping. Maybe we're seeing maybe someone has a very narrow soul or no soul. Maybe someone's soul is at the foot of oneself, so they bring destructions or possibilities. Maybe someone's looking at maybe limitation within their own mind, and now we're looking at things are coming to crisis. So now use your intuition, okay? Don't go into the lack of self-belief because of other people's obligations to impose upon you. Calm down your mind, okay? Because the mind is your best friend. Okay, don't go into the struggle, all right? Because maybe someone's struggling when it comes to their own world, all right? When it comes to the ratio, okay, of self. Because now maybe someone's looking at maybe your position when it comes to maybe your hard work is bringing your mind to calmer waters, and I was maybe bringing someone else's mind to difficulties. Because now they're thinking about you. And how they bring restraints to you. Because they see the delicateness of divine feminine. She's been guided by God to bring the energy of heaven on earth. So try not to undermine your own self. Try not to harbour on the lack of self-belief when it comes to narrow places. Because what's above is below. You can create and rebuild from within. Someone's looking at being a victimhood. Because now someone's listening. And maybe someone wants to shout out for help. Maybe someone wants advice. Oh, there you go. Someone wants to celebrate. Because now, the understanding, the divine feminine, she has all the 4 elements within herself. All the 4 queens. Alright? Because each sign of a planet shows where you can excel. So that's where your energy is pure. Because now we're looking at increasing the level of perfectionism. Perfection is not outside of yourself when you post boring images of you posing on yachts, showing off your body. It's not about that. It's about perfectionism from within. Because everything starts from within. So now we're looking at the level of perfectionism from within. So now that's a sign, do you understand, where planets of the energy is positive from within. Okay, so now maybe you're looking at the planets. All right, now we're putting all the planets within yourself, because the sun gives you your own inner personal purpose, like the sun gives the earth purpose. Remember, we cannot do without the planet, but the planet can do without us. So you're looking at the moon, sun, moon, sun and moon, sun and moon. Okay, so now we're looking at the emperor, all right, and divine feminine. Okay, the sun is the heart, the moon is the mind, because sometimes we get moody, innit? Okay, because the mother is the moon and the father is the sun. So now you're putting those planets back in you so the planets can work with you on an everyday basis when it comes to your everyday activity, your emotions, okay, and your purpose within your environment. Because your environment is the mother, your nurturer, because the planet's here to nurture you. That's why it's called Mother Earth. Is that how you treat your mother on Earth? Honestly, people, you call this Earth Mother Earth, all right? Because the sun is the daddy. You understand? Right. Now, when they're pillow talking, Mercury, they're understanding the reason and the logic of their relationship. Yo, sun, I need my moon. Or moon, I need my sun. So now maybe they're pillow talking about children. Why? Because it's about love. We love the planet. Is it? Let's take action. Mars, the courage and the ability to take action. Now we're looking at conceiving with the energy. Now we're expanding our legacy. Now we see a new horizon. You understand? Jupiter. Okay, that's when you look at the pride, you're optimistic, you got the pride. Oh yes, I got my moon, boy. We're talking about pillow talk, we're talking about the sun, the solar, the self with the divine feminine. Because now we see the Saturn. You understand? Where you learn to operate within limitations through your intuition. You understand? Now you're looking at maybe your own inner individuality, your uniqueness, Uranus. Uranus ain't gonna work without you unless you're being an arse, Uranus. You understand? Like the karmic evil Genevieve Nadia thinks she can just make breakthroughs through promiscuity and just posting about her fucking image, Miss Desi Belly Welly. That's not independent and that's not original. That's not independent, that's not original. So now we're looking at Neptune. Okay? Now Neptune will help you go within, see your own spiritual vision. That's where you can create from the imagination, from your psychic ability, lead you beyond materialism. So you don't look like a fool, like a glamour puss, when you're all 50, like Genevieve Nadia, all about glamour and illusions with a King of Cups. Now we're looking at the highest realm of self, Pluto. Now you're looking at power. Now you're looking at power. Why? Because fire signs, you're the inspiration. You're born to love. It's about romance. It's about intuition. It's about the lesson of power. All right? Earth signs, you're about practicality. That's about the sensations. You're the lesson of service. How do we service through Okay, divine masculine, divine feminine, the moon and the sun and moon in you. The mind is like a garden. Are you creating flowers or are you creating weeds of destruction? So you've got to project it onto other people through the thought, because air signs, you're about intellect. You're about the lesson of brotherhood. How do we bring humanity together to create heaven and earth through the emotions? Water sign, you are about give and take. Feelings, the lesson of peace. How do I bring peace within myself to bring heaven on earth? Because it starts from self first. All right? Someone wants to celebrate. Maybe a reunion, recognitions. Maybe looking at the energy. You have to look within yourself. You've got lots of messages within yourself, okay? Because I'm looking at being studious. Maybe someone's looking at love, the Lord of Water. Or it could be a Leo person. Or maybe someone's in love with the Empress. Could be a King of Cups. Or looking at the strength, or maybe a Leo person when it comes to a family member. Oh boy. Oh yeah, now someone's looking at work. Somebody wants to work, looking at labor when it comes to Lady of Water. So now we're looking at divine feminine, divine masculine. Why? Because the sun and the moon is working together in you first. Because now we look at the relationship. Relationship starts with you first. Do you understand? So you can manage your emotion, identify your intuition. There's your spiritual health first to bring in your spiritual wealth. Because why? It comes from love. Loving you, loving yourself. Loving me is loving you. Do you understand? And loving me is loving you, and loving you is loving me. Do you understand? Because loving is the biggest, beautiful, most powerful element we can ever share amongst one another. All right? So into me, I see. I love you, Leo. So now someone's going within the lion. Because when now you're looking at the heart, the Leo. So divine feminine, I love you, masculine. The Leo, the lion. Do you understand? Because it starts from within. Because the lion rules the jungle. Where? From the heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. So you can co-create with the universe, not against the universe, because now you've got all the planets within you. Love it. There's your strength, boy. There's your strength and your encouragement. So if someone's looking at maybe contention with the Empress, maybe the divine masculine, or maybe a family member when it comes to maybe a King of Water. All right. So now we're looking at limitations surrounding you. Someone's got a different perspective. Now the Empress is looking at King of Cups. All right. Maybe someone's got a different perspective. When it comes to someone's memory, when it comes to someone's story, when it comes to someone's feelings, okay? And when it comes to someone's knowledge of the Empress, illusions. If you don't understand your own soul, how can you understand energy? So now they created their own illusion. When it comes to maybe their sex styles, when it comes to opportunities or production, when it comes to success, the mental attitude of someone's accumulation when it comes to activities in the mind, how it works. How does your mind work? Contention. That's how your mind works. It's wrong. So now we're looking at someone's point of view when it comes to maybe guiding or maybe being confused. So now they've got tissues of issues. Because why? Because now they've got issues of their own projection. So now maybe looking at an artist, maybe. Or maybe looking at the soul of the self. And look at maybe a different perspective when it comes to the soul of the self. We're looking at maybe defining the map of your destiny away from karmic cycles. Why? This is Earth School. You're here to graduate from your flaws. It's called a university. Graduate from your flaws. From the claws of Satan, claws that always want to come down your fucking chimney and do the most with their emotions. Now, maybe someone's got a different perspective when it comes to the soul of the self. Maybe someone's increasing their sightings when it comes to a situation, when it comes to gaining the soul of the self with dignity from the perfection from within, not outside of yourself. If you end up like motherfucking Genevieve Nigel that want to fight at any cost to be a center of attention, fishing for comments every fucking day, and say, I'm commodity. I am the ambition, the leader that loved the limelight through pride, demanding excessive behavior. Dramatic, drama queen, cream of the cream, cream of the crop. Is it creativity? Or is it cream? From a different perspective. From spilt milk. And now it's still cream. And now all they smell is sour milk. Sucking those flat, dirty breasts. Sailing on a yacht. To nowhere. No soul, baby. No point sailing the soul to the sun of the sail. You don't have no soul. So that yacht don't make no fucking sense, baby. So now you're looking at maybe a sense of someone's perspective. Maybe looking at someone's skills, someone's artistry. Maybe someone's earned a reputation. Or maybe someone's open to further commissions when it comes to maybe Patreons or maybe support. Maybe you're planning to look at maybe a King of Cups. Or maybe someone feels out of focus and unable to bring improvement from the emotions because someone is looking at maybe a standpoint view and not an overview point of view because someone's looking at the point of greed, illusion. Someone could be struggling to send a message. Maybe someone had a message and tried to block someone sending someone else a message. I just heard me postman. So now maybe someone's got a different opinion because someone got a message about looking at King of Cups. Ooh, when it comes to the thoughts of creative ideas, it comes from an illusion with a Taurus person. Yeah, man. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there, baby. Because now we're using all our tools around us. And that's how you use your intuition. Because before cards, before images, were created on cards from your material. It starts from self first. Images starts from self first. The mind is the artistic garden, or is it weeds? From indecisions because of someone's illusion. Maybe someone's looking at what's producing within them when it comes to a common place. It doesn't do quite justice when someone is trying to trash someone's original plans. It's all about heaven on earth, not sloppy work. Sloppy work. Like to be gagged because somebody likes vitamin D's, sucking honey bees, the needies on the weedies on the knees. Like karmic evil Eve, the beginning of man's fall. Eat that poison, baby. The Jezebels, the Delilahs, the players, the evil Eves, the Genevieve, Nadias. They say I'm commodity, but I'm nothing but a blood clot teeth. With excessive behavior, domineering behavior. A Taurus or maybe a Libra person. Maybe looking at an actor or a teacher. Could be looking at a journalist, maybe an artist or a gardener. Or maybe somebody's into chemistry, detective work, or into magic, moon magic, black magic, red magic, all that fucking foolishness. Maybe someone's exploring a lawyer. Memories don't live like people do. But the soul will fucking always remember you. Remember that. Never forget that, my friend. We're energy. We all go through the same things, but we might deal with things differently. So leave the motherfucking Empress alone. Because you're looking for commodity. You look at blood clot teeth. Now we got the tea. Okay, so now maybe someone's looking at someone's resources when it comes to maybe the efforts of maybe someone's reputation, very sloppy work. Maybe someone's looking at wasting their fucking time with their resources, or maybe someone's looking for further commissions when it comes to maybe a Patreon and support. All right. So now we're looking at assembly, work. Maybe someone's studying when it comes to the Empress. Maybe it's a Sagittarius person. Maybe looking at maybe a situation. Who is controlling you and what, my friend? Oh, a Taurus person's controlling you. Genevieve Nadia with Mr. King of Blood Clot Cups. And now Mr. King of Cups feels very fucking touching, unstable. Is it? Moody booty. Oh yeah. Because someone controls you, don't they? A Taurus person, Sagittarius person, maybe a Libra person, take it as it fucking resonates. Because someone's in their fucking feelings. So you look at Marvin starving when it comes to their feelings, no empathy, no water to water their own pentacle to assembly their own self-mastery. So now we're like maybe looking at maybe controlling resources. Maybe someone's looking at responsibility when it comes to a task. Maybe someone's looking at maybe a situation when someone's asserting their territory. Because now someone's looking at you calling the motherfucking shots, baby. Oh, Taurus calls your shots, Mr. King of Cups. Never mind. Somebody was looking at to win a bribe or a handout because somebody wants to control someone's turf for a King of Cups through love of money and power. Meaningless things, holding on, baby. Want to hold on to the energy of the Empress with a Taurus or Libra or maybe a Sagittarius person. Undermining when it comes to Jewish system or spirituality. Thinking they know everything. You're not just the planets you have to line yourself in. Now you've got to align. Oh yeah, the 12 motherfucking juries, baby, are out. Okay, and they are Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Gemini, Aries. Aries rules the head and the face. Okay? And now Taurus rules King of Cups' neck and his throat. Because you got him at the balls. Screaming like a bitch. Never mind. Cancer rules the breasts. Maybe he's sucking her fucking tits. Why? Because he's fucking the demon inside Genevieve Nadia. Maybe looking at a Virgo when it comes to intestines, looking maybe investments. Or maybe a Scorpio when it comes to maybe to promiscuous. Because that controls the genitals. Maybe looking at maybe Capricorn, always on the motherfucking knees, controlling. Oh yeah. Japanese on the knees, sucking for honeybees. Now looking at a byproduct from maybe China, no disrespect China, but somebody wants to be a brought down empress, Genevieve. She needs to leave. Because there's no feelings when it comes to Pisces, when it comes to spirituality. You need to leave that shit alone, baby, and go and find your blood clot soul. Because now someone's looking at Aquarius when it comes to maybe her legs, baby. Eat your leg before I break your motherfucking head. Okay? So now maybe look at the thighs of maybe Sagittarius. Maybe like her thighs, baby. Open up, Scorpio says. Let me look at your genitals. So now you're looking at maybe Libra. Oh, the kidney. Maybe got a kidney problem. Oh, yeah, because someone's been very kidney. Oh, yeah, a childish kid on its knees sucking for honeybees on a Leo. Oh, Taurus on the Leo, is it? Because he controls the heart and the back. Oh, you need a Leo for his backbone. Because Taurus don't have no fucking heart with a fat breast. Cancer breast. Taurus breasts. Never mind, flat-breasted bitch. So now we look at the situation. When it comes to maybe Gemini, they rule the arms and the lungs, baby. They can sing, they can shout. They're very good with their talking. They can talk you to fucking sleep. So maybe someone's in their head. Aries, you rule the head. Oh, now we look at your face, baby. King of Cups. We see you. Now we do. No, you don't. Never mind. Earth angels are here. Now we're looking at who's controlling what, boy. Who wears the pants in your house, King of Cups? Oh, Taurus rules you, baby. At the neck. Can't talk, boy. Talk your throat. Earth sign person, Taurus, too fucking needy, baby. Too needy. A dangerous person. That's what you're thinking of. Ain't ya? Never mind. Who rules you? Taurus does. So now you're looking at the Five of Earth. Oh. Now we're looking at how someone's needing to shape your destiny. Never mind. Karmic cycle. Now you owe the universe a motherfucking debt. Now maybe someone's looking at maybe someone needs to find a common ground with the Empress when it comes to the soul training. Someone providing a realistic lesson when it comes to manifestation for your destiny. But somebody was trying to go on their knees to suck for honey bees to change someone's destiny. Because they're always on their knees sucking for honey bees. Bees, bees, bees. Hi, honey. I'm home. Now someone's probably got different perspectives when it comes to the knees. Maybe someone's looking at all things in sight. Go within. Intuition. Tuition. Learn from within. Think. Someone's thinking, resting, recovering, talking to God, ancestors, talking to the and talking to the Empress, the masculine, while he sleeps. Because he's always got to sew his fucking soul together. I had a dream. He said it's the last time it's ever gonna hurt me. Because every fucking lifetime, this pussy-o wants to be a player. And now every fucking lifetime, I gotta go around sewing up this motherfucking soul together. Oh yeah, now we've got different prospects, or maybe a different perspective of the Empress. She's not impressed because someone's pressing my last motherfucking button. Someone's looking at maybe common grounds, maybe someone needs help to refocus on their bloody values, maybe someone's looking at trouble, loss, instabilities, insecure people, like the needies and the weedies, always sucking for honeybees, not enough supply for the scrutinees, always on the knees, demanding, mental, materialism. Now looking at obstructions, man, material obstacles, create difficulties. Someone does not appreciate their gifts in both sickness and in health. Maybe King of Cups has no respect for his motherfucking wife or partner because he's fucking a Taurus person, and a Taurus person is fucking who? A bloody Leo. And so we continue. Who else are fucking Taurus is fucking? We've heard enough about her, haven't we? Let's move forward. Now, someone's maybe looking at the present time. Oh gosh, the tides of bad luck now, boy. Because now someone's looking at their imagination solutions. Maybe someone trying to dig deep into your resourcefulness because they're a mess in their nest and are trying to rest and can't sleep at night. Blood clot time. Someone feels as if their resources have led to misfortune when it comes to a Taurus person at work, when it comes to assembling, when it comes to learning. A King of Cups feels like he's celebrated with the devil. He feels like now he's with a dysfunctional family trying to take control. He feels like a Taurus is very needy when it comes to money, always on the honeybees, sucking for the honeybee, baby. And now someone is angry and jealous because now they're looking at a Taurus person when it comes to donations. Never mind. Someone is looking at situation when it comes to present time, when it comes to the tide. Maybe someone's looking at the misfortune because they took their resources in the wrong way. Maybe separation is maybe necessary because it's a part of survival. Got to separate, man, and begin it all over again. The world, fulfillment, end that fucking cycle. Taurus is a demon, a very demonic person. Taurus or Capricorn person. That's what King of Cups is thinking of. King of Cups is in his deep thoughts. He has a different perspective. He's thinking about a fire sign woman. He banged difficulties because he's celebrated with a toxic person, a Capricorn Taurus person. And that's what he's thinking about. It's become a heartbreak because it was lies about Taurus person and Aquarius person. Now there's a heartbreak. There's now this spiritual justice is here. Maybe he's looking at a legal battle, or maybe a Leo person. Because now you're looking at King of Swords when it comes to God or information. Somebody was transforming information from a Leo person, bringing in justice when it comes to the thoughts of the heart, of giving a Taurus person donations. And now King of Swords is looking at this group. Could be a Virgo person. King of Swords is looking at this group of people, or maybe his own team collaboration with a Queen of Wands, because she's looking at this group, because you're looking right at King of Swords. When it comes to his own seeds of practicality, when it goes to the soul of the self, he's looking at a soul fight as well. Someone's looking at maybe the strength of maybe a soulmate, a sweetheart, the Queen of Cups, a woman very nurturing, like Mother Earth, you know? Because they're looking and stalking and learning from a Queen of Swords. She comes with reliability, very organized person with solid, creative ideas. Someone feels this loss, but they lost their soul. A Capricorn person and a Scorpio, Cancer person, because all they did when it comes to emotions was focus on controlling a Taurus and Capricorn through the intuition, dark spiritual practices. So they were making someone not turn around to a Queen of Swords, to not look at Two of Cups. But not all is lost, because a Queen of Swords and a Two of Cups, somebody wants to create bridges. Is now looking at Three of Cups. There was a poison in that cup. Poison, promises. Poison, promises. Drained emotions. Broken hearts. Somebody's looking at maybe a Capricorn person when it comes to maybe their career. Someone tried to control someone's career, reputation. They're looking for professional achievements, but they looked at people as property and not as things. So now they're saying that Taurus or Capricorn person's heart is as heavy as a stone. They can't think from their highest self. The intuition is blocked. The soul is blocked, because the heart is blocked. Because they're imbalanced or looking for money, holding on to people's properties, trying to take control, so they can look like they're ambitious and conservative, with lots of discipline, with lots of methodologies to farm their seeds as a banker. Someone looks like they can preserve to bring realistic views or values, but that's going to political debate. Someone was thirsty, seeking for money, status, and power. They were controlling people's resources. They were controlling resources as in money, time, energy, documents, bringing frustration to people because they're miserable, pessimistic people. They want to unalive the higher priestess. Just hide on the Pope, the divine feminine. But we're looking at spiritual transformation. Thank you so much, guys. Because now, with air signs, they like to teach. All you did is made it even more better to teach people, but from more of a reality aspect and not from an illusion. Because it's rare to find soulmates, twin flames, or even to see God in you. Everybody likes to show off and be the one. No, we're all the one, because God is in all of us. You could be looking at a judge or a designer. You could be a dancer. Keep going. Don't look at other people with their indecisiveness. Go within, in and decide. Alright? Someone with an unalignment, a Taurus person with a King of Cups. Maybe King of Cups wants to end that now. Maybe. Because he was looking at investment. He teamed up with a Taurus person and they made money. Taurus person. Maybe he's looking at maybe letting go of this investment with a Taurus person, because a Taurus person was paying a King of Cups. A Cancer person maybe paid for his car, or he paid for her car, whatever, but it was paying each other movements, vehicles. She also paid a King of Cups to play with Aquarius's car, because she was backstabbing for fame. And our Gemini person, Aquarius person, feels stabbed in the back, or maybe it's King of Cups, because now he's reading a letter about he was backstabbed by an earth sign person. His thoughts are telling him, but he's in denial. Because who controls your thoughts? Taurus person. Who controls your feelings? Taurus person. So now you're looking at the Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadzio, when it comes to her lifestyle. All she wants is festive ideas, so she can celebrate and say, look at me, a very flirtatious person, acting like she's gracious, acting like she's elegant. So now we're looking at someone when it comes to their artistic endeavors. They went to fight at any cost. That's their thoughts. Conning, gossiping. Think they're clever because you want to fight against God's Tour Cup when it comes to intimidation, bullying, thieving, abuse, unalivements, attempted unalivement, slander. They didn't care. The thoughts were only based on, from this Queen of Pentacles, a social climber, a sociopath, a psycho, a very jealous, ungrounded person that only loves for convenience. They see people as properties. You are her yacht to sell her lifestyle on Instagram, to say, look at me and my fucking illusions on other people's back, because I'm not capable of creating that lifestyle by my motherfucking self. Now, Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadja, is very sulky. That's why she wears silky dresses all the time lately. Self motherfucking pity. Maybe Cancer likes touchy, feely, unstable with their emotions. Because now we're defeated this third party person. Upside down, Queen of motherfucking Pentacles. You're everywhere, baby. Put your discernment tax on, everyone. Don't just look at my tarot reading. Go to all the other tarot readers. And once you start fishing and seeing this upside down Eda, Queen of Pentacles, you'll probably end up finding your own purpose, your own destiny, because God gave us skills and talent to create heaven on earth. So there's abundance for everybody, but not for the needy, that are too blood clot greedy, like a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve fucking stinking Nadia, or any other businesswoman you got to deal with, or a King of Cups that's very immature with his thoughts. Now looking at God's Tour Cup. Oh yeah, she wanted destroyed at any cost. Why? Because she was looking at money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, family was looking at working. Oh yeah, for the money. But the Empress was watching, because the pharaohs are here. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe or not, you can go to the Western world and believe all the architects all around Egypt and all that. Their fucking opinion don't mean shit when we are the real motherfucking thing, baby. Hi, honey, I'm home. Empress. Behind there's lying, stealing, cheating, her personal credentials. So now someone's got different perspective, maybe a King of Blood Clot Cups. Because now the truth is here about a Leo person, a King of Wands. Oh yeah, when it comes to his resources coming forward to him from the soul of the self with victory. But somehow this motherfucking family is starting to piss me off again today. King of fucking Cups. Family member, is it? So what you do? Wanna fuck his fucking Empress, and you fucking fucked his fucking Karmic. What a karmic fucking family you are, my nigga. My trigger. Ooh, my mouth needs washing out with soap, baby. Because when you have to deal with in-house, boy, it triggers, boy. Oh, yeah. Because these house triggers are getting on my last motherfucking nerves. I always got to come back every motherfucking lifetime and sew this motherfucking man back together again because his stupid little family. King of Cups. Now King of Cups. Someone probably turn up one or two loose ends and someone's going to be all by themselves. Maybe an earth sign person or single people. Walking away from people, things and places that don't stand for the highest good. So they can look at their own pentacle. Because God gave us all a pentacle to create for ourselves and for the world. But somehow it went into confusion and out of control. Because why? The coin had two sides. Oh, the coin has two sides, baby. Your side, my side, and the motherfucking truth. Look at karmic destiny swappers. Oh yeah, it might be far-fetched to you, but guess what? Buffooneries didn't realize that to do destiny swapping, guess what? You still need earthly tools. So someone tried to take away someone's destiny because someone was given an offer to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Oh, King of Cups, you're really on the table today. Oh, you're up in worries, are you? Because someone took a leap of faith into their own options. Ooh, child. Someone was so resourceful from within. Yes, collective. You got so much in you. You. Don't let these people do energy magic on you, honey. Go and get your resources. Let go of that burden. Let your people then help you. Maybe you got maybe a water sign, mum or dad looking out for you on the other side trying to help with your burden. Or fire sign, mum or dad. Somebody wants to help some of their burdens. A wish fulfillment's come in because someone's looking at someone's feelings and they're all in a tower of illusion and their whole lifestyle's coming down the tower. You all say God bless, you all say you read the Bible, you know what the tower's about, isn't it? There you go, boy. No one survived that fucking tower. Some people may not ever be friends again. Some people may not see no one ever again because they don't hear. It's dangerous, man. Building towers away from the intuition. Because now there's regret, grief. Someone's going to sit there and miss a tower because it was an illusion that they had fun in. Like fucking children. Told you, because they're a page. Immature. With a Virgo person and a Taurus person in this institution. Lovers. Now Gemini person's coming out and he's running to his own holy grail, boy. He's being blunt. He comes to challenges, obstacles. Because God gave us all a holy grail, man. Because now the masculine has to look at himself and water his own emotions to heal. Because why? Love starts from self first. So now maybe such a Taurus person is looking at the emperor or the emperor. Soul of the self has met the soul of the self. And now the emperor's looking at his own wounds. Because the soul of the self has met the emperor. And now looking at authority, power, looking at passion. But he has to slow that passion down. Why? Because he wants to run towards Aquarius person. He didn't tell Aquarius nothing. He broke my heart. He broke my heart. He didn't defend me. It's like he wanted to keep me in a stuck situation, thinking about him. But the angels taught me from a child to stick up for myself. Always using my intuition to come out of difficulties because I had to stand up for myself, to bring my mind to calmer waters. And now this judgment day. Earth angels are here. Now you've got to make a decision. When you can't see manipulation, or you want to see through manipulation, or you want to learn to do manifestation in difficult times, don't ever block your heart, collective. The heart is the seat of the soul. Just cover it with your intuition and you'll be able to get through any blocks. Because now you're using the universe to allow the universe to flow through you, to help you. Because someone's been manipulative. But someone thinks an air sign person is a very strong alchemist. Has got fuck all to do with you lot. Apart from my spiritual husband. And right now, he's on the fucking naughty table. To have fun on your birthday, babe. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth, make the right decision. So when people don't tell you the right, when people don't, let me finish with this first, alright? We're all going for a personal journey, well, some of us. No, we're all going for a personal transformation, whether it's good or bad. We always have choices, alright? If someone doesn't tell you the truth, how can you acknowledge the truth? To do your knowledge of discovery for your own opportunities, from your own vision, from your own connections, from yourself that leads from within, because you are value, baby, and value brings results. So my thing is, if you're not seeing something clearly, use your intuition. Don't cut your heart off. Because someone is refusing to acknowledge the truth, because someone is hiding the truth, because someone doesn't want to tell the truth. So that means you're taking people's free will away. Now that is the energy of karma as well. Karma can come in 99 ways, you know. But the one problem is us. How do we deal with our 99 problems? Do we take our pain into pleasure, to hurt other people in pleasure seeking? Or do we take our pain into purpose, into perfection, from within? It starts from within. All right? So how can you make balance, fair choices if someone's not telling the truth? Then you put your two fingers up and you say, fuck your truth. I'll put my blinders on, baby, even more tighter. And I'll teach you about intuition. Don't ever play with God's entities. It's going to be the hardest lesson for these karmics. A very hard lesson. If you want to be famous, right? Or you want to be popular in your family or out there in the population, you got to walk by example, man. These days are over when everyone only looks at the surface of things. Everyone's gone within. And that's why a lot of people are going to be staying in the darkness. And then they're going to find someone that's almost better than them. Because my mother always used to teach me, be careful how you treat people, because someone's always better than you out there. So now, because they're not doing their work, they're stuck in that karmic debt. And they're going to find people worse than them. And now that's them acting like a victim. Victimhood from Hollywood to Nollywood. Because they're hood rats. Don't judge other people, especially from the hood, when you're more fucking hood. Tourist person. Rethink your approach, my friend. Because you're breaking your own heart. Because now your heart's being weighed. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.